Hi, welcome to Stocking Knit Zombies. I'm Amy, also known as J Knitma.
And I'm Megan, also known as Just Run It.
And we are wearing pajamas.
We are.
So we succumb to peer pressure, apparently.
That and jammies are just comfortable.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
I can be convinced to wear pajamas any day of the week. And every day of the week I do. So.
And I have a kindergartner now. I did not realize how serious pajama day is at school.
Mm-hmm.
Serious business.
That is.
He came running home from the bus stop, like I was on my way to the bus stop, and he was on the way back, and he was like, "Mom, it's jammy day!" Okay, so then we had to change into jammies, and I had to, run him into school.
Well, they have to, earn it, right? I mean...
I don't know everything about that. I just know that, it's this Monday or this Friday, and...
My daughter earned, salad dressing day, and I'm like, what the heck is salad dressing day? And it was like, come as your favorite salad dressing, and I'm like, I still didn't get it. I'm like, what? So, if you're a ranch, you could come as a cowboy, or, Southwestern, you could come as Southwestern, or, I don't know. Yeah, it was they were expecting them to use their imaginations, although I think ranch probably would be the most. They gave another example, and it is completely...
French.
Yeah, French.
That'd be fun.
It's completely escaping me, the other example.
Thousand Island.
Thousand Island.
With a hula girl.
I don't know. They had a lot of fun with it, though. I can't remember what she did. I think I'm using that as an example now, and it's been a while ago. They've had other rewards. So, episode 20, and that is. Oh, I had a shout out. I released my pattern on Friday.
Yay!
And Lois of Knitting's My Bag was my first customer. So if I could, the cliche dollar bill on the wall is like a PayPal receipt from Lois. So thank you, Lois, for being my first customer.
And I noticed that we snuck over 800 members.
Yeah. 800.
Only 200 more to the full body booty dance.
Yeah. We've got one of those We Just Dance games, and there's a couple of them where they're like, shake your booty, and my daughter's all about it, and I'm like, oh, to be 5 again, and think it's so funny to shake your bottom. But and I think that this episode might be called No FOs.
Yes.
Because this is the first time in 20 episodes that neither I nor Amy have had a finished object.
We're a bunch of slackers.
Well, I'm not a slacker. You will see in my work in progress. I purposely cast this on so that Amy and you guys would not see how much progress I made on my large. I'm blown away by my progress on my large. So, not a slacker.
And again, I have a lot of progress to show too, but It's on a lot of little things, and nothing got done. I should have just spent a little bit of time on that preemie hat, and I would have had one thing.
Yeah. Oh, well. This is more fun, because now we can say no.
Yeah, no foes. Oh, wow. So, I could go straight to works in progress.
Go ahead.
I am doing a skew.
As am I.
And I have gotten to the heel, you graft part of the heel up at a certain point, and then you continue to go up, and I tried it on, and it's a little tight.
Yeah.
I'm squeaking into these things. So,
did you do the pattern as written?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. I didn't do any adjustments. I'm usually but I forgot to account for the fact that the stitches were on an angle. Because
less stretch that way?
Well, you have X amount that you would normally cast on. Well, when they're horizontal, it's a lot wider than if they're at an angle. So I just didn't think to myself, well, duh, if that's kind of where I'm at on a normal sock, when it's kind of skewed like this, it would be very snug. But it's actually only snug right up at the heel. So, and the heel is so futzy in that, you know, there's very specific instructions on how to get from point A to point B that I wouldn't be comfortable messing with them. And so it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite fit. But I'm not yet past where I seamed it up enough for me to really judge. So just my initial thought when I tried it on was like, ooh, uh-oh. But hopefully get through, I think it's like 8 more rounds, and I'll have a better understanding. And then
the walking whiskey is very beautiful.
Yeah, it's got the black and white and the brains and guts. So yeah, I like how it's turning out. It's really neat.
And it's going to be really cool on your foot.
Yeah, and it does look really cool, the skew. I mean, it is a really cool pattern. I'm just a little nervous that my whatever heel to the top of my foot length
is heel bound.
It's a little bit bigger than this pattern. So let's see. I started a sock for my husband, and it's just a cuff. Boop. But it's a cookie A pattern from last year. So
which one's that? They all have names now, which I think is very cool, instead of just like April A, April B, right?
Well, October B or A, I don't know. It's not the slide, it's the other one. You did the slide, yep. And this is the other one from that month. So yeah, I'm sure I've linked it. I just, actually I take that back. I don't think I put this out there yet because it's just a cuff and I haven't taken pictures of it yet. But that, and then I started a monster in self-striping.
Beautiful.
So there's my monster body.
Woohoo! So cool with that split stripe.
And then, yeah, it's cool. And then his little hand. And then I have the other one on the needles.
You lined that up just right too. Mm-hmm. Or did you have to switch?
Well, no, the other one is gonna go up, turn out the same way. So I'm gonna have little matchy arms.
Cool.
And then, so this will probably be done. I have a feeling that if I get a kick, you know, I'm gonna have him done in a day. He's going really fast. And then,
and what's that pattern again? Is it Cecil?
Yeah, it's Cecil the computer monster. Rebecca Danger pattern. It's going well. I'm not sure I'm going to have all that much extra, but I might have some.
And that's the 716?
Yes, this is the stuff that we were given to
review. And
so far I'm loving it.
What size needle did you use?
3, I think. Yeah, okay. Size 3.
I think I used my 4s with my guy.
3.25 millimeter. And double points for that guy. Let's see. And then I have more boring progress on the LAR. But it is like 8 inches.
Woohoo! Woohoo! So you're getting close. You're getting close to the fun part.
Yes. I'm not sure how much more. I mean, I think the pattern's only 3 more inches, but I'm thinking I'm going to go at least 4. Mm-hmm. So 4 more inches. Maybe I'll be there by next week.
I went to Jammies and got some buttons, which I don't have to show because I don't. Why would I sew them on? Then I could wear my garment. And I wanted to get something contrast, and she convinced me to get something matchy.
Oh. Okay.
And they weren't $20 a button. But it was. Yeah, she was like, well, you know, these just match so perfectly, and you can always go contrast. But it's really hard to get ones that the colors just match so perfectly. And I'm like, you're right, okay. And they were the perfect size, and they were the perfect little button. And so, yeah, I went with her, and I got the buttons for them. So,
cool.
Yeah, is that your works in progress?
That's the active ones. The preemie hat didn't get any extra love, and neither did the hitchhiker. So. But like I said, you know, I got most of a sock done here. So,
yeah.
And What was the other thing? Most of a monster, and lots of progress on the bar.
Yeah, dangerously close again with your whips. All right, I'm getting to the end of the row, so this is just like filler. Bloop, 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 bloop. I am doing a skew as well. So this is the toe. I was just comparing it to your toe because I was like, this looks like a normal toe, but for like a preemie.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you go and increase on one side and not the other.
Yep. And so mine is out of the 716 knits. So it'll be interesting that we both have zombie colorway skews, but they're different colors and different yarn. And I see a lot of people out there are really embracing the March-April stripe and my challenge to do preemie hats out of striping and monsters out of striping and all kinds. The Snuggles is the only one that I haven't seen out there, and that's like wrapping up here pretty soon. You could do a Snuggles out of striping, although I don't think that.
I think that a lot of people have already drawn for the prizes. I don't know if Yarnivore has, but a lot of the other people have.
So yep, I just cast this on, and dun, 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 the anticipation. Now that I said that, I was really proud of how much I'd gotten done. I had to stop doing this for a while because the twisted ribbing was just, I felt arthritic.
Oh, okay.
It's, but it's really cool. I'm like, this is like the coolest collar that I have ever done. As far as you start up at the neck and then you just progressively pick up more and more stitches down the front. And then the pattern called for to seam this up, and I just picked up a stitch and then slipped the end of the row over it. So I'm like, I don't want to seam. I don't like seaming. I'll just do it while I'm knitting. Cool. So yeah, I got some front stitches here to pick up, and then it joins up with this collar, and you do another little 5 rows like this. And then the pattern also said to do sleeves first, but I was like, after I got done with all of this back and forth stockinette, I was like, there's no way that I'm doing sleeves. And they're inset sleeves as well. I don't like inset sleeves. I have a hard time getting them to match up. You knit them from the cuff up, and then once you get up here, then you sew them basically in. I don't like those. So I'm going to try to pick up stitches like the LAR instructions and do a little cap sleeve back and forth, and then do it from the top down. So it's going to be, the sleeves are going to be heavily modified. I think it was Sarah Smurfy too that we were messaging back and forth, and she said she doesn't like inset sleeves either. So I'm going to give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Just rip out one of my sleeves with a couple extra. And I'm also really liking the alpaca. This is the Madeline Tosh Sport Alpaca, and the dye lots are just right on. I mean, this is directly from Madeline Tosh, so I mean, that would be really horrible if all of the 5 skeins that I got weren't of the same dye lot. But because, you know, if it's a big yarn company and they get like a huge, you know, like 20 skeins of it, maybe not all of it would be from the same dye lot, you know. But directly from the dyer, you'd hope that they would all be pretty matchy. I don't know, I'm just not, I mean, there are some flashes of dark and some flashes of light, but it's fairly well distributed, so it's not like striping and I didn't do any fancy schmancy alternating, yep. So I'm excited. This was, I mean, when did I cast this on? Virtual Knit Night, so Sunday.
Okay. Wow.
I'm cooking. But again, I had nothing else that I did.
So 9 days.
Yep, 9 days of sweater. So cool. Yeah, the twisted ribbing though is really, and it's both. It's not just knit through the back loop on the knit. It's on the purl too. So it's like. So if I make that noise enough, will you guys share my pain and that it's horrible? So those are our my work in progress, your work in progress. I had an acquisition. I'll just segue right into that. Sorry for the crinkle, but I just wanted to show how cute the packaging is. I got my first Dancing Dog Dye Works. I've never had any other than our own little custom order. And so here is the green and red for the, although I'm going to be able to do something a lot more than your little scar with that red. And it's zombie dog, so I opted for the zombie dog because I don't know why. A lot of people went with the cupcake, I think, but
I noticed out in the thread that some people say, "Oh, I got mine. Not gonna make zombies."
Oh, really?
So I'm like, why not?
Yeah, mine's gonna be a zombie, for sure.
But they must just really wanted a have-Z kit or whatever, and didn't necessarily plan on making a zombie with it.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's super soft, and the colors are super vibrant, and I can't wait to get it on the needles. So, I still have yet to make one of your zombies.
And I made your pattern.
I know, but I did do your envelope.
Yes.
So we're kind of even until I release your pattern and you knit it before I knit your zombie.
Yeah.
So, even Steven.
I did come up with an idea for another pattern, so if it works out, we may have another two-fitted.
Oh, yep, two-fitty. Two-fitted. Which after PayPal takes its pretty little overhead is about $2 for anybody that's interested in publishing a pattern. And then Ravelry, I think you have to sell a really lot to have to pay more than like $5 in any given month.
Oh, okay.
So just a heads up for anybody that's out there interested in selling patterns. It's really, I think it's, awesome, because the other ways that you can sell a pattern, like through webs or through like independent programs through KnitPicks, those all have like submission processes and whatever. There's quite the delay. I mean, with Ravelry, you can decide something, have people test knit it in a week, and get it out there, in no time flat once you've got the pattern all squared away. So,
yeah, I know, it's nice.
It's amazing.
Instant gratification pattern design.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, short of releasing it on your blog or something like that, I mean, it's easy peasy.
1, 2, 3, easy.
So, yeah, I don't have any actual acquisitions, I had talked about how I was swapping with other folks in order to get more of this, so I have 3 now.
And I looked it up, and it is the exact composition of pashmina.
Oh,
so this is like basically fingering pashmina.
Fingering weight pashmina.
Yep. And I'm getting worsted weight pashmina, my Magnolia Society ship.
They look fairly close. I want to get them outside in the daylight to see, like, because one of them might be this touch lighter, but they look fairly well matched. The touch lighter one might end up being sleeves or something. I'm not sure. Or a collar band. I don't know. I haven't picked a pattern yet.
Yeah.
So it could be anything. And so I'm excited about that.
I would be too. That's beautiful.
And then I went stash diving for something else to share. So I had some Dream and Color Everlast 8-ply sock yarn.
It's beautiful.
And Crisp is the colorway. And this is the only kind of this I have, so I haven't knit with it yet. But it feels really nice and sturdy, and it would make a really nice set of socks. I'm convinced that I want socks. I love this color.
Did you buy it, or?
Yes, I bought it.
Because that was my loopy groupie.
Oh, okay.
I got that. Yeah, not in that color, but
I got Lorna's laces when I became a loopy groupie.
Cool.
I was kind of bummed because I wanted like a smaller indie dyer when she sent them out, but I mean, Lorna's laces does wear a lot better, I think. So make some socks out of it, and they'll last a long, long time. So I'm not too concerned with that. But yeah, short.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot to say this week, do we?
No.
Which is a welcome change for folks. They're like, but you guys are all screaming at the camera. Have they forgotten they had a giveaway?
Yeah. Draw for the prizes already.
Yeah, quit teasing us. So I'm again getting to the end of my row. Good thing these are short rows, huh? This has probably been our best. I'll just fill. I can talk. This has probably been our best received giveaways.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of folks out there. I hope we don't hit any of them because they're gonna be like, oh geesh. But when I was looking at it before, there was a few stars of I'm not a member of this group. So hopefully they're not the ones that get hit with it. Folks had no chatter this time, which I was like, ooh. Let's do the drawing. And let's go to random.org. And the serrated and the mini moochie had 148 voices, so 2 through 148. And generate. We got 55. And 55 is Anoulis? Anoulis.
I'm going to say she is a lucky person because she only has 12 posts in Ravelry.
Yes, it's Anna.
And Anna has won something.
Yes, so she has won the mini moochie. So we'll let you, again, for folks that are new at the drawing thing, contact us, organically, so it doesn't get ruined.
Be me.
Yep, contact her.
Because I'll be mailing the yarn.
And then she'll send me she contacted me, and I'll gift you the pattern. Alright, and then we've got the 716 Knit Zombie Self-Striping. And there are 191 voices in this one. So 2 through 191. And we'll go generate. And
in the 90s again.
90.
Oh, wait. No, 55 was the last one. Jeez.
Yep, 96. So what number is that? 5?
Don't ask me. I'm tired.
5 through, 75 through, no, 4 would be 70. Yeah, we're in our pajamas. Let's just go to bed. So the number again was 96. 96 is Phoenix Fire.
Oh.
I'm so boring. I would make this vanilla socks with an afterthought heel. She's got the
North Carolina.
Yep, North Carolina Tracy. So no international folks this time. Randomly, the last two for the KAL were from Norway. So Roxanne Mora from Norway, and then Kate Pricey is from Australia.
Oh my goodness.
So the postal workers are like, what is she sending out? So let's go. Oh, Tracy, contact me for the 716 knits yarn in the zombie colorway, and I will get that out to you. And that is the show, folks. We're anything if not brief and comfortable this week.
I will add that well, excuse me while I cough, that we haven't heard from the person who got the yarn from me yet. But we know who she is, and maybe she doesn't watch until Tuesdays.
And if you're watching, you know who she is as well. But yeah, we've been pretty lucky. I mean, we've only had 20 episodes, so it's not like we've done a great deal of giveaways. But we've been pretty lucky. Folks have contacted us, I mean, pretty quickly.
Some people were like the very next day. Like, as soon as we posted it, it was like, wow.
Yep. But, so, thanks everybody for entering and for joining our group.
Exactly. I mean, with 800 members.
Yeah. I'm not a numbers person. Like, I'm not, like, I don't think we'll ever get to, like, the Knit Girls or...
No.
Diane's got a bajillion.
Yes, Diane's got a lot.
But, you know, maybe add 100 to our 20 episodes and we'll have quite a few folks. I mean, Ravelry's up to 2 million, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Congratulations, Ravelry, on making it up to 2 million.
I did notice recently a bunch of people joined that were from my Loopy Swap. So it's like, hey, what took you so long? Hey, what took you so And then Steve from Dramatic Knits was like really close to the 800 mark. I don't know if he was like 799
or 801.
801, but he was very close to that number. And I was like, hey, what took you so long?
Yeah.
You talk about us. Why aren't you in our group?
Yeah. And there for a while I was like, I was already members of some of these groups, but I don't know. I don't know that people are like, I'm a podcaster, I'm not going to join another podcaster's group. I don't know.
No, I know that when I get requests for joining podcaster groups, I'm like, well, I have only 2 tabs, so you're going to be at the bottom of a very long list, you know, and I might not get to see everything that gets posted.
That's true. You can't be a really active member.
I can't.
All right. Well,
yeah, go to bed early, I guess. We're all ready for bed. Yeah, I know.
But next week, hopefully, we'll have some exciting, or I'll have a hoe at least.
Yeah.
At least a hoe for you, folks.
Hopefully. I mean, this has got to turn into a hoe.
Did you see those people out there that already finished a whole pair of socks? Yeah. I was like, holy buckets!
I don't know what those, maybe they just went on a car trip that weekend and had oodles of car knitting or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or they do, I mean, like if I had just knit exclusively on socks since last Sunday, I think I would have a pair done, I guess. But last Sunday was still March, right? Or February, right?
Right, March was midweek.
Yeah. I don't know, it feels
quick.
It does. It goes quick and it doesn't feel quite like March out there.
And considering we have 2 whole months to get entries in, I think that we're going to hit those high numbers.
Yep.
This time.
Well, hello, Maximus.
Just in time to say goodbye.
Yeah, it made me think of something, though. Not him jumping up here, but we were talking about... Anyway, I think I was going to say something along the lines of goodbye.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
No, I'm completely certain it had something to do with something else, but, my mind.
Next week.
Next week.
All right.
Bye.